So, online recently, a crew member from the production of Avengers Doomsday posted a picture of some crew merch that they got gifted as a thank you for their work on the movie. Now, normally this wouldn't be such a big deal as Marvel crew members get merch specifically for them all the time. Except this time, instead of it just being the usual logo of the movie being slapped on a hat or a hoodie, it was actually a bag that had a picture of every single main character of the movie. Not only does this give us our very first look at what new suits the characters will be wearing, but also our very first look at Doctor Doom himself. Of course, with him clearly being set up as the main character of the movie, he is positioned top left in the first spot. I think my favourite thing that I noticed, besides the fact it is looking very comic book accurate, is that unlike everyone else, he is wearing his mask. I know that doesn't sound like such a big deal, but to me, the fact that they cast Robert Downey Jr. in the role made me scared that they were going to downplay the importance of the mask just so they can show off the fact they got RDJ back as much as possible. So even though it is just basic merch, it does make me happy that his main look is him with it on. The most noticeable outfit changes to me next is the Fantastic Four. Now, whilst it does look like they are wearing the same outfits that they wore in the first Steps movie, it does look like they're each rocking a jacket that's been personally stylized to each character themselves. Well, apart from the Thing, he still seems to be wearing the same outfit with no jacket. Reed's seems to be inspired by a classic lab coat. Sue's looks like she's wearing a vest, and Johnny with a fleeced zip up hoodie. I'm honestly really loving these slight modern changes to their classic suits. Makes their suits look a lot more unique to themselves, but still a part of a team, or should I say a family. Next, we have Four, who has probably gone one of the biggest changes that also hasn't. As whilst he definitely looks a lot different to his last appearance in Love and Thunder, it seems like he has gone back to a similar look to the one of Infinity War. Short hair with a simple black chest piece, but instead of silver metallic circles on his chest, they are now gold. I personally prefer Thor with short hair, so I am all for this look. Now for probably the last biggest suit surprise is the X-Men. All of them are wearing what looks to be incredibly accurate comic book outfits. I mean, just look at Cyclops. I'm genuinely speechless by how perfect it looks. Gambit looks pretty similar to how he did in Deadpool and Wolverine. I just hope this time he has his classic red eyes that are such a staple in the comics. Mystique seems to actually be wearing clothes now, which is nice, as is Nightcrawler, which I'm not sure what's going on with him having grey hair, but I guess that's a deliberate choice in showing how much time has passed since we last saw these characters. Professor X is looking pretty good with what looks like a casual jacket on that's been embroidered with the X symbol. Beast we can't really get a good look at, but I assume he will have the same look as that of the end credits of the Marvels. Now, I do believe that the one above Professor X is Magneto, as I honestly have no idea who else it would possibly be. We can't really make out much besides a red jacket, but it will probably end up looking just as comic booky as the rest of the characters' suits. Besides that, everyone else seems to be wearing either what they were last seen in, or the same outfit but slightly changed. Bucky, Yelena, Ghost, Red Guardian, John, and Sentry, aka the new Avengers, all seem to be wearing what they were wearing at the end credits of the Thunderbolts movie. Captain America, Falcon, and Shang-Chi also seem to be in the same suits as seen before. Shuri, Scott, and Loki are wearing the same outfits but with what looks like slight alterations, such as Loki with gold horns now instead of the black ones he had last. And finally, we have M'Baku and Namor, who seem to have entirely new outfits, both looking very much like royalty. Oh, and Franklin's there in the bottom right, complete opposite to Doom. Coincidence? I think not. As far as first impressions go, I have to say I'm very happy with the majority of designs here. I truly can't wait to see these outfits in live action. Here's hoping we get a teaser hopefully soon. Thanks for listening to me ramble, and I'll see you in the next one.